Welcome to your own YouTube channel, POC Civil Engineers. Please subscribe and share with your friends. For more update, please click on the bell icon to get update notification of uploaded video. So in this video, I will discuss about what is the admixture and its types. Okay. So in the previous video, that was related with the concrete and its component, I have discussed these terms. Okay, in modern engineering concrete, the one extra material that we add and we give the name the modern engineering concrete is the admixture. So what is the admixture, what is the type of admixture, what is the function of admixture, I will discuss in this video. Okay, so what is the admixture? It is a chemical which are added to mix during mixing to get new property to the fresh concrete. Okay, new property means to modify the property of the fresh concrete. It is actually the chemicals. Okay, what is the admixture? It is the chemical which are added to mix during mixing to get when we mix the different material like fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, water and cement. During this time we also add the admixture. Okay, we also add the chemical. Okay, and to require why we add it, to get some new property to modify the current property of the fresh concrete. That material is called the admixture. Okay, types of admixture. What is the types of admixture? Admixture, there are two types of admixture. One is the chemical admixture and one is the mineral admixture. But in this video lecture I will only discuss about the chemical admixture. Okay, in the next video, the part 2 of in the part 2 video. Okay, so I will discuss about the mineral admixture, but in this video only I want to discuss about the chemical admixture. So what is the chemical admixture? There are different categories, there are different types of chemical admixture that nowadays we are using. One is the plasticizer, we also call water reducing agent, and the second one is super plasticizer, we also called it high range water reducing agent, as well as the third one is accelerator, and fourth one is retarder, and fifth one is air entrant admixture. These five types of admixture are the chemical admixture. Okay, so what is plasticizer, what is its function? Actually, plasticizer is also called water reducing agent. Okay, so these admixtures are used for the following purpose. Why we use it? Due to some purpose we use the plasticizer. So to achieve a higher strength by decreasing the water cement ratio at the same workability. So it is understood that when the water cement ratio increases, the workability will increase. Okay, when the water cement ratio decreases, the workability decreases. But what is the function of admixture? What is the benefit by using the admixture? Maybe plasticizer, maybe super plasticizer. The main benefit of this is to maintain the same slump value, to maintain the same workability of the fresh of the normal concrete as already it have. But the function and the benefit of the plasticizer is to keep the same property, to keep the same slump value of the fresh concrete, but by decreasing of water cement ratio. So by the decreasing of water cement ratio, it does not affect the workability or the slump value of the concrete. So it is the main benefits of by using plasticizer. Okay, by using this chemical admixture. What is the benefit of decreasing the water cement ratio? The benefit of decreasing the water cement ratio, we what we get that there is a less diffusion of the water inside it, it means our concrete become impermeable, okay, as well as by the decrease of water cement ratio, our concrete gain more strength than those water cement ratio that already it have, okay. So water reduction, how much water should be reduced is so actually there is a percentage that if you use the plasticizer, this chemical admixture, so the water reduction should be more than 5% and less than 12%, okay. So it should not be less than 5%, it should be more than 5% and less than 12%. This is the limit of its water reduction. And the second one I have left it. So what the benefit of it? To achieve the same workability by decreasing the cement content so as to reduce the heat of hydration in mass concrete. The second benefit is also that if I have already discussed, the workability is same by using of plasticizer as much as it also reduces the water cement ratio but keep the workability same as the normal concrete, okay. But if we use the plasticizer, we replace the cement by some proportion, by some percentages, due to which the content of the cement decreases. By decrease of cement content, the hydration process becomes slow and heat of hydration become decreases, due to which at the early stages so the cracks appears due to the more heat of hydration in the concrete. The cracks appear, that is called shrinkage cracks, so it minimize this effect, okay. So the water reduction should be more than 5% and less than 12%. Which type of admixture are these? The commonly lignosulfonate and hydrocarbolic acid salt. These are the name of some plasticizer admixture, okay. So dosage of how we should use and how much percentage we should use these admixture. These admixture we should use upon 0.2 to 0.6% on the cement. So we replace that much amount 0.2 to 0.6%. And the second one is super plasticizer. So super plasticizer means also we call high range water reducing. It reduce more water than the plasticizer, okay. Therefore we call it super plasticizer. So it is also called high range water reducer. So what is the benefit of it? Increase fluidity, reduce water cement ratio. So if reduce water cement ratio, so if the benefit of it, the increased fluidity. If we use this super plasticizer, the fluidity is increases, means our concrete become more workable, flowing, self-leveling. It is self-leveled. There is no need of leveling of it, okay. And self-compacting, we also called self-compacting concrete. To that concrete in which the super plasticizer is used, because it become more workable. Due to more workability, it becomes self-leveled concrete as well as self-compacting concrete, okay. Reduce water cement. It is obviously things we have already understood due to the use of plasticizer, water reducing agent, or super plasticizer, high range water reducing agent, or water cement ratio decreases, okay. So how much water reduces by using of super plasticizer? So it should not be less than 30%. Water reduction should not be less than 30%, and but more than 12%, okay. So how much super plasticizer we should add in the concrete? Dosage is low as 0.2 to 2% on cement. So we should replace cement content by 0 to 2 to 2 up to 2% of a super plasticizer, okay. So due to each as I have already discussed in plasticizer, that cement content decreases heat of hydration decreases and it reduces the shrinkage, such as in plasticizer. This case is also in super plasticizer, okay. So improve durability by reducing. So our concrete become more durable because on the permeability and the diffusion of water and some other material, some other liquids is become impossible, okay, and is reduces. So superplasticizer are synthetic having three main types. Superplasticizer that we use, there are three main types: sulfonated polymers of naphthalene, formaldehyde, condensate. This is the name of some superplasticizer: melamine, formaldehyde, condensate, and polycarboxylic ether. Okay, these three types are used as a superplasticizer. And third one is the accelerator. Accelerator is that chemicals that are used to accelerate, okay, to accelerate the initial setting time of the concrete. Initial setting time means the our setting time, initial setting time of concrete reduces, okay, becomes shortened, and and our concrete gain harden, get strength too much early, okay. So what we use for accelerator, calcium chloride and Cl we use as an accelerator. It decreases our initial setting time, okay, decreases our initial means the normal concrete have 30 minute of initial setting time. By the use of accelerator, is initial setting time decreases. It may be 5%, 10%, 15%, 5 minute, 10 minute, as well as 15 minute, okay. So it reduces than the normal initial setting time of cement. So retarder, this retarder means that it it stop the initial setting time. It means that initial setting time of the normal cement is 30 minutes. So the initial setting time what become more than 30 minutes. It may become 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 60 minutes by the use of retarder, okay. These types of chemical admixture. So the dosage is 0.2 to 0.6%, okay. So the some known retarder are sugar, molasses, gluconate, sucrose, and phosphate. These are the types of retarder that we use to to retard the initial setting time of cement, okay. And the fifth one is air entrant and mixture. So some chemicals that are air entrant, called air entrant mixture, we add in the cement, and small bubbles, small pores, like small bubbles are created inside our concrete, due to which our concrete become more workable, as well as the frost resistance, okay. This is the main benefit of this admixture that we use in concrete. Due to by use of these chemicals, by use of this admixture, our concrete become frost resistant, as well as more workable, because the minute bubbles in the concrete produced, due to which it's act like a ball bearing, okay. And the material of the cement and the cement is slip on the minute bubbles, due to which it become more workable, as well as frost resistant, freeze and thaw resistance. It's freeze and thaw resistance, okay, as well as but strength is reduced 5 to 6%. So this is the side effect by using of these types of admixture, that it reduce the strength up to 5 to 6% for each 1% of additional air, okay. If you use 2% of additional, if you use more admixture, it means if air content is become 2%, then what happen, your strength will reduce up to 10%. If up to 4%, if your air content reach, then your strength will reduce up to 40%. So